Ati from Akroma de Likee TV no so no message ne da oba channel so no ahicha domana mame no subscribe so me do pin the latest bia obaji brand wanya be ati na ye power ensem no ma ati for yes enum kwase mfato kan ni ba nanso se de aban no nemre kakra 2 days 3 days ya akai Ghana for bonachi pa na ensem mo chense papa no yobia no ya homaso o ye arrogant man. Ebiso chese wono de wabewie sika papa omu savings no the youth savings no wabewie amana busua for papa mama benefit papa na ya ne ebusa se dimpa eye chen din hunu na din bone because good name is better than riches odi benya ho na wonye dimpa na obenya dimpa de eti4 ya na eye because it's too much. President Danko Kufuado is too much. A dear and we are would they call and frankly speaking. Now, your mongrel may yentir and 70 be a bad the Kahon, your Demosember Vermont
undertakings for which the money was used for.
They gave some to their parliamentary candidates.
Look.
That was also there.
Look, if an Afro barometer tells you that we do not trust your government, you do all you can to build confidence back. At this material moment, is the MPP with this election try to build confidence back? If I were an MPP member, I will not come on a panel and try and defend. What I will try and do is to build confidence with the people. Because the more you try to defend, the more he.
You don't know that.
The more you try to defend, the more now why he, because it makes it look as if you know it all. You don't know it all. The people of Ghana have told you, you do not know it all, Mr. President. Because of the state, the mismanagement that has gone on. Some of the things that Ghanaians look at and say, they were there by the bank DDEP. If we in a buy year. E-levy, I didn't say your savings. Let him come and explain. To end all, you see, it's unfortunate, but the kind of humility, and this is advice to President Mahama, that position of being a president is a position of humility. It's not a position of pomposity and arrogance. It's not a position of where you walk over the people and you take private jets and the people say don't take private jets and you continue to take private jets. Don't care what the people think. Don't care. You set up COVID, which you did well, but it is your family and friends who benefit. Country doesn't benefit. So, where is the humility of President Akufo-Addo? I want to see that humility shown today at State of Nation address. If he comes and tells us posterity will judge what I have done, will posterity judge you for the negative or the positive? Will it?
On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you
4.
rate?
I won't let you go on. 4.
Because I didn't end the question.
I know the question. What's the percentage? 4. Because he could have done more. President Akufo-Addo could have done more. And I'm telling you, that is where it pains. And the fact that President Akufo-Addo is the only politician in this country, and I continue to say it, who transcends the old and the new. So he knows what happened in the old, and he knows what happened in the new. He could have been that kind of leader. We would all clap for him, even in his death. Now, when he's gone, we will see. It's also posterity to judge it. Yeah. Let's move on.
So George, do you think that the verdict at the polls really is commensurate to the criticism about how badly or not the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia-led government governed over the last 8 years?
You see, I wouldn't agree. Ghanaians have spoken, but I'm surprised that my colleagues here we are speaking on the state of the economy and none of them is quoting any data and just speaking and condemning government on matters. Economy, you cannot speak on economy and you don't talk about.
We've already dealt with the issues
those
about
things.
data.
Yes. So
What data are you
I'm
talking
surprised,
about?
you know,
Which
when
data
you talk economy, I've given data and they are condemning it. And I thought they would have given alternative data. Okay, that George, what you are saying is not right. So what is defending? I'm stating the facts and the obvious. The fact that we lost the election doesn't mean what we did, you know, we're not done. Okay? The fact that we lost election doesn't mean free SHS wasn't there and didn't benefit anybody. The fact that we lost election doesn't mean a coffee juice factory is not up and producing. And over 169 of them have been up and working. Okay? Look, we took tax exemption to Parliament to support some of these factories. What happened? There were challenges and difficulties in Parliament. The opposition felt they were not going to support that. Okay? How do you help grow young industries to grow when you don't give them incentives that will make them stand on their feet? That is the, you know, what the investment arena needs. Okay, so the fact that you oppose it and the Ghanaian voted against it doesn't mean these things are not happening. It doesn't mean, you know, Agenda 111 were not started and at various stages. Okay, correct me. I think the president commissioned one. Is it the trader one or so? Yes, some were commissioned. Okay, so these are issues that we need to look at. And wait, excuse me. Some of this spoke as if they spoke as if.
You said we should speak to data. The Agenda 111 project, how many hospitals have been completed?
No, I said, I think about, yes, have been commissioned. Okay, and the president said,
I didn't say commissioner, I said completed.
Yeah, no, the president, that's what I was coming to. The president said he will not. Yes, the moment the president commissions in the hospital is operational. He doesn't, no, the president doesn't commission empty buildings. He doesn't do that. Anytime before he will go and commission, it's operational.
So it's not completed.
It's completed. And commissioned.
A hospital is a place where the equipment are there.
Please. No, yes, I said it's commissioned. The president, Addo, will not commission a hospital when it is not completed and operational.
So how
That's
many,
what I'm telling you. Yes.
So how many have been completed?
No. I think off the top of my head, I think about 3 or 4. Okay. But he commissioned about. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. That what his policy is, before we commission it, it should be operational. Test everything and let's see. Once you are satisfied that the system is in order, I'll come and commission it. That's what he did. He commissioned about 6 or 8 hospitals. Out of that, about 3 or 4 were Agenda 111. So that is how it is. You said we didn't equip hospitals. University of Ghana Medical Center that they built, about 95% completed. Who equipped them, completed those things, and made them operational?
Because I remember at the beginning of
made them operational.
Because I remember
95% complete was what? When we took over, it was 95% complete. So ask anybody. You are the media.
I remember the height of
God.
Before the COVID period.
Yes.
There was the argument.
That's where I was going.
There was the argument in the media that was rife.
Yes.
Why is the hospital completed was not being functional? And then the Ministry of Health did say that they didn't have equipment and standby generators.
Thank you.
And indeed, I remember at the time I was doing part-time at Joy. I was then working with the Jospon group at the time. So we went to the UGMC, and apparently the equipment were there and rotten.
It was equipment.
Yeah.
If you brought it, you commissioned out and fix them. What is that?
Please. So the reality is that those appropriations cannot be made.
Yes.
Now,
You cannot say
one of the reasons why the Akufo-Addo-led government was voted for, and there was the buy-in from industry, was that the government was going to move the state of the economy from taxation to production.
Yes.
Indeed, some of the well-loved phrases or sentences that the president used at the time, prior to 2017, for the campaign was done. I'm going to move the economy from a gadgets vegan economy to... You remember that?
It is a transition.
Okay. Would you say that with the implementation of 1D, 1F, one village, one dam, a constituency receiving $1 million each year for the 8 years...
It didn't happen.
Okay. Would you say that...
Don't make it sound
would you say that we've achieved that import substitution, etc.?
Yes.
Affected our import bill?
Yeah, you know, we set up these one district, one factories. Some are up operational even today. You can go B5 in the Ningo area and other places. No, he took advantage. They weren't there. When the president went to commission, he took advantage. Your man was the minister. So please, please. When you were speaking, I was here. I was taking notes. I'm sorry. You get it. So please, let's do that. Thank you. So these, and if there was a company, a Casapreco company that took advantage of it, it's a policy. So you take advantage of it. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Okay. So that's it. Where we the development authorities, where the bodies, coastal, middle belt, northern, were tasked with the responsibility of implementing the one constituency, 1 million thing. Okay, and they put up certain infrastructure. They did needs assessment, and based on that, the priority projects were put in place for some of them. Water issue, market issues, toilet sanitation facilities, and co were put up by these development authorities. Okay, across the nation. You know, yes, some will make the argument that it cannot be said that they got $1 million per year for the 8 years.
But right? They should be getting, because that's a promise.
That it's not going to be given to you that take it. That's why they established the authorities to help implement their needs that, you know, they did needs assessment. Yes.
The sum of.
Yes.
The sum of.
I don't.
The $1 million.
Yes. That is supposed to be.
And that's commensurate to.
Yes. So
the toilets and those things that were built by.
You can make the
because
argument.
The development authority, they built toilets and some other fishing. Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't just say anything without being questioned.
Oh, no, he's questioning me, but the parallel engagement is what I'm saying.
Okay. Please go ahead.
So once it is brought, the argument is made that they don't agree 1 million per year for the 8 consecutive years could be the case. That is something that we can engage constructively on. But the authorities put things in place, development and co, based on the needs assessment done in the districts or the constituencies that were affected. So that is one thing that we need to look at. And in making the assessment, so you say what Lawyer Dantua said and co. He didn't talk about the benefits that Ghanaians derived as far as education improvement is concerned. He talked about the STEM and co, but the free education and co. Then some are talking, my brother is talking about resource and co. No, some have done fantastic. If you're doing assessment, the 4 core subjects, they are rated between, 52% and 66% or 68%. You get it? Hitherto, they were not making those averages, okay? So that is very important. I don't know what other way somebody can make assessment of education performance, quality, without putting resource in the equation. I don't understand it. That the outturns and the results that are coming out is inconsequential as far as making assessment of the quality of performance is concerned, okay? Somebody moved from Ghana, Addo, a rural school, went to the United Kingdom and still made the first classes in his
I don't understand. Are you saying before the implementation of free education, people are not coming from villages?
No, listen to me. No.
Were you born in a rural area?
They are saying the quality is gone.
Where were you born?
How can somebody go to a school in Addo?
Where were you born?
Come on. That's not the matter we are discussing. How can somebody go to school in Addo, okay, and be able to make the straight A's, go outside of Ghana and still perform? And you say, I'm talking about the average in course.
You've talked about it. You've talked about the averages.
Move on. Yes, thank you.
But please.
Oh, no.
Before free SHS.
You give them time to be making those things.
Before free SHS, people were moving from rural areas.
Arguments and co.
Please. Before free SHS, people were moving from rural areas and achieving the highest of their objectives, goals in life.
Yes.
Indeed, some of the ministers we have today, even the young ones.
I'm talking that
they move from less privileged background.
Yes.
Okay. Which school did you
Dr. Addo moved from Jati and moved to where he is. He is one of the fantastic ministers of education.
So why do you say that?
No, I'm saying I used one example. Okay. That's why I didn't choose my school. The school I was teaching in the advancement school, no, because it's a normal trajectory. Okay, but somebody from Addo Senior High School makes it to the school in the UK, Southport, and moves to.
There was nothing like that.
Oh, please allow
what is this?
I'll give you 2 minutes to wrap up. Please, no interruption.
Thank you.
I think that these are some of the things that
so
we
you need to cite example. I cannot be talking about all the issues, and I gave you the average pass rate for the 4 core subjects. These are
you didn't answer my question on the import substitution, which was the intent for the industrialization.
Of course, no. I told you that once.
You didn't, so.
I spoke about B5 and co. Once the industries are in place, a Econfi is up and running. Other, industries are there.
Okay.
They needed support. We needed to get them tax exemptions and co. We saw the challenges we faced in Parliament, but that notwithstanding, some of them are working. We said we are Tisikaso and so accommodate. That's why the president brought in this GISDEC and JIDEC. Okay, Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation and Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Company, so that they will, maximize the use of our mineral resources, apart from the gold, diamond, and coal. These 2 areas, so that we can move that. And they've done. Mr. Ansah and co. have done fantastic job there. These are not immediate issues that will give us results. They are medium to long term. You get it? And that is the vision of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. That's why he's saying, look, posterity is going to judge him and judge him fairly. Okay? There are difficulties now. Nobody is. And he said we didn't admit it. We admitted it. The finance minister then, Ken Uforiata, had a press conference and said we're in difficult time. My last.
Madam Assessor, some of your daily update TV so.